You told me it's usually you guys, right?
Okay. I know. Okay, it is 6 o'clock on November 12th, 2025. We call the meeting to order, noting the attendance of everyone. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, we do have one public comment before we get on to our recognition. Miss Michelle Panazzo? Panazzo? Yeah. Okay.
So just ignore the tears, okay? All right. So my name's Michelle Panazzo. My mom was Cheryl Lehman. On behalf of my family and I would like to express our gratitude to all of you for your support this past year. The gracious bench that's outside the athletic entrance is wonderful. Oh my goodness. The plaque is beyond perfect. It's such an honor for my mom. She would have loved it. It warms our hearts every time I see a student sitting there. And I know she probably would have tried to start a conversation with that student. And I'll admit at times I try to show restraint so I don't try to share her with them. It brings us so in walking and just seeing it there. So thank you guys so much for that. And we also wanted to thank you for the bus being at her wake. Being a bus driver meant so much to her. And the bus there showed how much it was part of her life. When I would look out and saw it there on the road, it brought me personal comfort and joy just to see it. So thank you so much. And many people commented how the bus was very touching being there. My mom loved Beecher, the district, and most importantly, she loved these students. So we just appreciate how she will continue to be remembered and honored. So thank you guys very much.
She was wonderful. She was Nick's best friend.
Thank you.
Do we want to do elementary first?
It's your meeting, I'm just happy to be here.
Ms. Black, would you like to speak on our elementary kiddos that are getting honored tonight?
Absolutely. Unfortunately, I have quite a few who didn't come, but I am more than happy to honor those who came. So about a month ago, we finished up all of our fall benchmarking, and during that time, we looked at our student scores. Sometimes we compare spring scores to fall scores. Sometimes we look at how much growth we've seen over the first quarter. And I have 3 students here who we wanted to recognize for their amazing scores on their STAR Math and STAR Reading scores. So if Dexter, actually their growth. So from spring to fall of this year, they made more growth than anyone else in their grade level on those tests. So if Dexter Grucius, Reed Van Alven, and Sophia Pensabaker would like to come on up.
And that's pretty good. No summer slide. Most kids slide back a little in the summer, and you guys are great.
Some of you guys are pros at this, some of you are new, so you get a picture with the board and then parents, you can slide right back in after me. And
Turn around and face Dr. Bingham.
along with the board, you guys might be new at this.
Right here. Yep, scooch in. There you go.
This we put on the website. If you go to the board resource page, the guy back there operating the camera puts it up for us. All right, you guys ready? All right, parents, go ahead.
Sorry.
Stay smiling so your parents can take a picture. All right. Great job, guys.
Okay, next we will do our junior high sports. Dr. Kwasny? Oh, cross country first.
Hi everybody, I'm Coach Casey Swanson, this is Mr. Nago. We have Easton Tucker here. To start, Easton had an amazing season. It was his first one, placing top 10 in nearly every race he participated in. From his first race running a 13:19, he impressed everyone with his natural talent and determination. Kid you not, I think my jaw dropped first time I watched him race. At the big race of sectionals, he faced some tough competition and crushed his personal record by over 80 seconds, running an outstanding time of 12:11 to earn his spot at state. In October, Easton proudly represented Beecher, finishing 171st out of 250 runners, most of those being 8th graders, so him being a 6th grader. I think he should be moved up a little bit. So that's a great accomplishment for being first season. Easton, your grit, progression, and dedication has made your team, coaches, and our community very proud, and we can't wait to see what your future holds.
You guys are gonna get a leg workout today.
All I have to do is stand up.
We can change it.
Oh, okay.
Am I blocking anybody?
You're doing great,
It's
Mr. Nago.
It's perfect.
All right, take a knee.
Come on, come
Should
on.
make myself
You had one
look
job,
working.
man.
Is this really my only job?
Why are you in the picture? Thank you. Golf? Nope, softball, okay.
All right, hello, we're here for representing the softball team, and we're only about half here tonight because they're playing basketball at another place right now. They didn't want to miss that. So it's real nice that they can participate in two team sports, especially in junior high, to keep them going, keep them active, and meet other kids, meet other coaches, and see how things are run. So we'd like to honor them tonight because they did make it down to the Elite Eight once again, down to state, so that was real nice, and ended up with a 19-4 record. So they're very, very promising team. And we only had 4 8th graders on the team, so we're looking for even better things, hopefully, to keep on going. But we had very, very good competitive practices and games throughout the year, so very enjoyable for myself and Coach Practice. We're going to go ahead and call out everybody, but everybody's, when you guys are, the ones that are here, come up and get your certificate for tonight. Okay, we'll start with 8th grader Lila Alburn. Julia Alvarez. Lyric Bixaman. Maya Chavez. Mackenzie Davis. Sister Taylin Davis. Violet Duran. Avery Grooms. Addison Johnson. Cassidy Jones. Cindy Lee. Brittany Fernando. Delilah Pettigo. Mila Vadica. Hadley, we call her Wojo. And Adeline. All of them be here. I know they'd all be here if it wasn't for basketball, but they had to do that as well. But very good job this year, ladies, and we'll keep seeing you in the future. Pictures again.
Oh, 100%.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
All right, I'm going right here, so you gotta go that way. I know you're taller than me, but it's your best. Come on, we're gonna do
Whoops, Coach Mackenzie Johnson, I should have mentioned. Mackenzie Johnson. Don't forget about her.
All right, ready?
All right. You ready here?
Yeah.
The aerial view. All right, parents, go ahead.
All right.
Good job, team.
Thank you, Betsy.
Sorry, I'm coming right here. Good?
Right.
Okay, we're good. Oh, save that. Now we have golf, right? Do we have a golfer?
We did,
A golfer?
Mr. Thomas. Where'd he go? Dr. Kwasi, where'd Mr. Thomas go?
We have a golfer, right?
Okay,
Okay.
can we move on? Gotcha.
We have a high school golfer, right?
But we also have, oh, but our high school soccer player is here.
Okay, let's do high
Mr.
school
Meyer.
soccer then.
We literally just went over this about 10 minutes ago at our awards night tonight, but we would like to recognize Wences Baumgartner. I'm just gonna read through his little resume that I just went through at our awards night here. He is our Beecher High School single season scoring record holder. If you look at our records, we tracked the top 5 in each category. He holds 3 of the 5. He owns number 1, number 2, and our 4th spot this season, grabbing that number 1 spot. Overall, he is Beecher High School's career goal scorer with 187 goals over his career. That also placed him on the top of the IHSA goal scorer in a career. He also placed himself 2nd in the Beecher High School assist column over his career. And then he also, for goals scored in a season for IHSA, he is number 5 and number 16. And he most recently was named the Player of the Year for our conference. And he is our first ever all-state soccer player as a boy.
Wences.
Yes,
Good luck. 100% you do. Hey, Coach Kane came in here. You get
Okay.
Yeah, he's like so tall.
I'm on each side of him. I don't know why I'm squatting. You need to squat.
Why are you squatting?
You're very Wences. All right.
Scoot this way here.
Perfect. All right. Whew. There we go. Fantastic.
Now our golfer.
I'm here representing junior high golf. My name is Nathan Thomas. This year, for the first time since I've been coaching, I think this is my 5th year coaching junior high golf, I finally got someone to qualify for state, and it's been a long time coming with him. He's worked his tail off the last few years. I've seen major growth with Dom. At sectionals, he ended up shooting a 78. Had one rough hole, but came back. I think he shot a 1 under on the back or something, or 1 over or something like that on the back. Played, just extremely well. He ended up finishing 11th place at the sectional. 7? 6, sorry. I apologize. 6th place at the sectional qualifier. He ends up going on to state. He started off his round, and we knew that there could be some jitters and things, and he had a rough first hole, but then came back and shot a smooth 83. Ended up 38th, correct? 38th overall, time for 38th at the state on a very, very difficult golf course. I can tell you, when I practiced with him a few times this year, You know, I haven't had very many kids beat me, and I think he beat me 3 out of the 5 times that we actually played, so I don't know if I'm supposed to be proud of that or a little bit upset, but I couldn't have been more proud of him throughout these last 3 years of coaching him. It's been a real pleasure, and I think we've had a pretty darn good relationship, and I'll tell you for sure I will be missing him, but the high school is going to get one heck of a talent here with Dominic. So Dominic Anaclerio, 38th place at state. Yeah, all coaching.
No, it was in spite of coaching.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
We figured it out this time.
All right, here we go. All right, okay. And I don't.
They're high school golf, right?
Mr. Meyer, did Mr. Serafin make it in for Peyton? Oh. You could present, Peyton. You're like a second
I don't
dad.
have all the stats, but unless you want to talk about yourself. How about George?
Yep. Yeah. You can talk about yourself.
George.
There we
Big
go.
brother, too. Come on, all of you.
I get the pleasure of talking about Peyton Serafin. Probably one of the best golfers, if not the best, that I've had. It's 13 years of helping coach the high school team. This is my final award, whatever I'm retiring after this year with Dave. Peyton, I believe we said we won about 10 events this year.
Yeah.
He was the only man at state on the second day to shoot under par. He shot a 71. State finished tied for ninth, I believe. Medalist at Grant Park, Invitational. Bradley Bourbonnais season opener. What else? I'm not forgetting. Regionals. Yeah, medalist at regionals. We finished at Will County. Fourth at Will County. And when you go to Will County invite, we're the only 1A school there. We finished fourth in our school. So that's quite an accomplishment. So I guess I should read this, Peyton. They gave it to me. Certificate of Achievement to Peyton Serafin for your outstanding accomplishments, exemplary performance, and sportsmanlike during the 25-26 future high school golf season. This certificate is a testament to your skill, hard work, and passion for sports. 9th place at ISHA State.
No, sir.
No, we decided to we're gonna part.
They tried to make me kneel a couple of years ago. I wouldn't make you do that. I'll make you walk around the hallways.
I've done that.
All right. Fantastic.
Okay, this is usually where we give you the opportunity, if you want to stay, you're more than welcome for the rest of the board meeting, but you don't have to. If you'd like to go, now we'll take like a minute to let you go ahead and go. Congratulations on an exciting day. Thank you.
Honey, you don't want to.
Budgets.
That's right. I promise.
George is a good dude.
I think you should go to Buddy's. Yeah, I think Rosie needs ice cream.
I was up at Tony's and then he was up there talking like
Miss Davis, are you staying?
I told him I wanted to see what.
Oh. You don't need the whole seat, just the edge.
Well, we'll have executive session midway, so you'll have a break probably here in like 20 minutes-ish, 20, 30 minutes.
hello, how are you?
Okay, so first up is the approval of board minutes. So I need a motion to approve the Personnel Finance Committee meeting minutes of September 22nd, 2025, the Transportation meeting minutes of September 22nd, 2025, and the regular board meeting minutes of October 8th, 2025 as submitted.
So moved.
Second.
Schrader.
Yes.
Hansel.
Yes.
Pachenko.
Yes.
Hanson.
Yes.
Flickling.
Yes.
Belt.
Yes.
Flores.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Next up, I need a motion to approve the executive session regular board meeting minutes of October 8th, 2025 as submitted.
So moved.
Second.
Hansel.
Yes.
Pachenko.
Yes.
Hanson.
Yes.
Flickling.
Yes.
Belt.
Yes.
Flores.
Yes.
Schrader.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Next up, I need a motion to approve the expenses. Sorry, I crossed it off and I was like, nope. Need a motion to approve the November 2025 expenses as submitted.
So moved. Second.
Pachenko.
Yes.
Hanson.
Yes.
Flickling.
Yes.
Belt.
Yes.
Flores.
Yes.
Schrader. Hansel.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Next up is the treasurer's report. No,
So
Mike?
unless there's an objection, I'm going to read the required accounts balances. If you want me to read everything, let me know, otherwise I'll do the requirements. All right. In ed fund, you have $9,362,950.98. The building fund is $1,784,348.94. Bond and interest, you have $118,059. Transportation fund is $1,380,043.25. IMRF, you have $263,222.30. Working cash has a balance of $431,027.88. Tort fund is $448,114.65. Health Life Safety, $566,960.76. Please note the drop in the interest rate to 3.99% in October. We did have one real estate distribution in October for $210,498.62. And I'd be remiss if I didn't note special milk was $21.58.
Wow. That's impressive. Okay, I need a motion to approve the treasurer's report as presented.
So moved.
Second.
Hanson.
Yes.
Flickling.
Yes.
Belt.
Yes.
Flores.
Yes.
Schrader.
Yes.
Hansel.
Yes.
Pachenko.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Next up are the staff reports. First up, Miss Black.
Good evening, everyone. A couple of things I wanted to highlight from my report. We've had a representative from Super Kids come in today and yesterday, working with kindergarten and first grade staff. She was able to observe some lessons and then give them feedback and need some feedback with goals for everyone and where we can move forward. So it was really good. It's obviously a program that we've had for a while, but there are some actually a lot of new things that have come out, so it was good to hear that our teachers are right on track and implementing the new pieces of the program that have really added rigor to what we're doing and really up to what our expectations and what the kids are doing. So it was really good to hear back from her. I talked to her for a long time today. She was really impressed with how well our teachers are doing with that program, so it was good to hear. Also, I wanted to talk a little bit about, and I don't even remember if I put it in here, probably not yet, but our Veterans Day program yesterday was really great. I was super excited that we had school on Veterans Day. Not everybody was super excited about that necessarily, but it was a really great day. And I know that our teachers always talk about Veterans Day even when we have the day off, but the fact that we were able to have veterans in our school, they visited all of the classrooms. It was awesome. And our student council members who came up here to the breakfast and they were passing out cards that were made by our students was great. I was a little bit nervous that sometimes fifth graders don't, it's a little bit intimidating to talk with adults that they don't know, but they all did a great job and they were all excited. And Mrs. Davis, it's so great that you're here. Mrs. Davis is a student council sponsor. She was telling me about just how they were talking about it in class afterwards, going into the classrooms and just hearing the questions that they were asking of the veterans who were there. And open questions, I get a little nervous sometimes, but they were all super respectful and very interested in hearing what their experiences were like, and very thought-provoking questions, and it was a really awesome experience. So I was just really happy that all the kids got to be part of that. So, does anyone have any other questions about my report? Okay, great, thanks.
Dr. Kwasny.
Good evening. Since we are congratulating and spotlighting the students, I did want to mention 2 students. They will be invited to the next board meeting. Jocelyn Garcia and Sosha Maxim in band and choir. They were selected to represent Beecher at the ILMEA Music Festival on Saturday, November 22nd. So we'll let you all know how it goes, and then they will be invited to the next board meeting. So I wanted to give them a shout out as well. Also, the IAR and the ISA reports from state testing did go out to families. Just wanted to note that. Our 8th graders are going to be taking the pre-ACT coming up here in December. And then lastly, I just wanted to thank all of the parents for coming to our parent-teacher conferences. We had people on wait lists. I mean, it was packed. So, and we do have a large class for 6th grade, so that's another reason. So they went very well and had a lot of people attend. And that's all I have. Does anyone have any questions? Thank you.
Mr. Meyer.
Hello, I just got some updates on some things that I didn't even put in my board report just because they've been kind of some hot topics because I've messed up quite a few times. In terms of our yearbook, we are going to go through Monday, will be our final run through. Mrs. Ball and I will go through and make sure everything is the pages that we can fix. We're going to go take care of that. We've already, Ms. Calomino, Ms. Ball, and myself have already done it once on parent-teacher conference night when they were open. So, but I want to go back one more time with fresh eyes and look at it, and then hopefully we will send it to the yearbook company, get that cleaned up, and then take care of that. I made a mistake. I did not do a great job of checking, which I'm responsible. So I apologize for that. While I'm just throwing hate at myself, I did send out a email and a text today because our retakes are going to be Friday because that didn't go well 2 weeks ago, and I'm responsible for that too. And so I apologize. So we got them coming back this Friday, sent out. I will make sure that we call. I'll drag kids out of class. I'll do whatever I need to do to make sure faculty and staff and students get their pictures.
Well, it's been in announcements a lot, but
Oh, I'm aware.
I talked to my child today because he was the one that missed it before, and I was
Yes.
like, "You doing picture takes Friday? What?" He was like, "Friday? Yeah, Friday afternoon." I put it in the calendar. It's in your newsletter. He's like, "Oh, I didn't know."
Trying. We're trying. We're gonna get this right. I promise you. Also promoting this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the Zombie Prom, the Atomic Edition. And I didn't know this. This is new. I didn't know it's called the John C. Dean Memorial Theater. I've always called it the Community Center. So
That's new. It's new.
Oh, I
Okay.
was gonna say. Oh, I don't know. Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah,
upstairs.
yeah. It's upstairs, yes.
Right.
Okay. But I was like, when I saw that, I'm like, I've never heard this, so I probably, talking stupid for whatever 20 years I've lived here. Or been
No,
working
only
here.
a year.
Okay. Okay. I just know the community center. So Friday and Saturday, it's 7 o'clock. Sunday, it is 4 o'clock, $10 for adults and $5 for students. And then I'd like to actually say something positive. And I don't know if Jack's going to talk about this. I know Mrs. Black talked about it, but that veterans thing was fantastic. Nice job to you, nice job to you. We had 23 veterans that I counted, and I couldn't remember if I counted the and ones or not. But the band did fantastic, the choir did fantastic. Mike and Nathan Stanula were phenomenal. I cried at Amazing Grace. It was really good. And then the end, that was kind of cool too. So thank you and good job. 77 sophomores went to KCC.
I
That's
saw
the
you
most-
said you had 2
That is
buses.
the most that we have ever
But
had.
they always go
They
to
will,
sophomore
just to
day.
get out
They
of
want to miss
for the
school and
morning.
they want to
We're
go.
back, you know, they
We'll
were
see
back.
who signs up
They were
next
back
year.
eventually, but 77 was, I was shocked. And there's like 90, whatever. Maybe this is the class of 100. Maybe I should look at my report numbers because I have them myself.
90s.
96.
Yeah, they're
So,
kinda like
so it was great, but you're right. I mean, most of them, and we would prefer 40-ish anyway, the real hardcore ones that are gonna go in there and get their hands dirty and really work hard at that particular. Well, they'll be in our new leadership too, because they've got a new principal coming in too as well.
I know.
So, that'd
I
be
don't know
good.
who it is yet. I guess I'll find out tomorrow.
Okay. That's what I have. So, any questions for me? But, nice job. Thank you.
Dr. Gahan.
I'm going to provide most of my time to my 2 special speakers that I brought in, but per policy 2140, we've had, October had 1 FOIA. I got another one just the other day. It was technically November, but both have been satisfied. In terms, yes, the number I counted was 23. That included a +1. I can't thank Katie enough. I can't thank Mike enough. The 2, they made it possible. Mr. Schroeder's dad was there. I did recognize him there. So we had just an outstanding event. Nate and Mike actually played they're part of the Stockyard Kilty Boys. They played the Amazing Grace. They also played the March of the,
The Marine Corps March, I think was
the Marine
first.
Corps, okay, and then Amazing Grace, and then
Yep,
they
and then what
walked
happened-
them through the hallways, and we had students out there with staff, and as they walked through, kind of like if you ever been part of an honor flight, that's where I got the idea, because I was part of an honor flight with my dad. Just a lot of them walk, and even Nathan today was talking to me about it. He goes, you know, it was a little, kids weren't quite sure about here, and by the time they got to this corner and got to that hallway, he goes, the veterans were shaking kids' hands, they were giving them pats on the back, they were cheering them the whole time. It was absolutely phenomenal. Hopefully our veterans enjoyed it. I know I got a lot out of it, so. So there's that. Snow day was on Monday. I hope everybody got to enjoy the snow. It was not an e-learning day because the superintendent wanted you to have snow days. That does take February 27th off of the emergency day calendar. There will be school on February 27th. Again, there will be school on February 27th, on the 27th of February. That once was a 4-day weekend, is now a 3-day weekend for Kazner Pulaski Day. So on February 27th, there will be school.
I'm taking it off right now, so I remember.
So those are my kind of big ones. We talked to Mr. Hurley. He's going to do the electrical work in the tunnels over Thanksgiving break. As kind of want to give you an update there. Once that's done, Allied's going to be able to give us an actual full scope of when everything's going to get done. So, my first person, I told you guys last month, Mr. Vogel is going to give you guys the 2 options you have. I see some of you guys are iPaders, some are Chromebookers, some are just using computers. So, Paul's going to give you options for the board. Next purchase.
All right, hi, I'm Paul, I'm one of the techs for the district. Very briefly, I'm going to talk about one of our Chromebooks. So this Chromebook has a rigid, always-on style case. It's actually a 2-in-1 device, which means you can use it like a laptop with a keyboard and trackpad, but it also folds all the way around with a touchscreen, so you can use it more like an iPad or a tablet. In terms of price, if you're curious, it varies over time, but the Chromebook plus case is about $300 compared to an iPad, which is about $400. Any questions?
These are for who? Us.
Oh, for us.
Yeah, so-
At this time,
so-
You're expanding this throughout everybody
Yeah.
after you choose, okay.
Yeah, so if you
Oh,
would
okay.
like to switch from the iPad to the
Oh,
Chromebook,
okay, got it.
that's an option.
This works, can we keep what we have, or do we have to upgrade?
No, absolutely. If you're fine with the iPad, keep the iPad.
$300.
Just the cycle's running up on a lot of them, so Joe wanted me to present to you guys options.
All right, thank you.
In case you're wondering, it's always No Shave November for Paul Vogel. And then, one of the things, Ms. Compton does a phenomenal job with our special ed department. One of the things we've talked about over my 5 years here is the possibility of potentially bringing more and more kids back to Beecher. And so Mrs. Compton actually has a possibility of that. So, here we go.
Looking forward to that.
So I am here to just ask for your consideration of the potential to bring back
not bring back, but create a cross-cap classroom specifically for grades 3, 4, and 5 at the elementary school. I feel like right now at our high school and at our junior high, we are able to offer self-contained, if you will, as far as the fact of we do have special education curriculum for all of your core classes at the high school level and at the junior high level. We are lacking that at the elementary school level. Right now we have resource for all of our grade levels, and so our students are getting pulled out if they need that support in the areas of ELA and math. They are pushing into the general education setting for science and social studies. Our needs are growing in that area to be able to have a self-contained classroom and have those students in a small group setting all day long, where our related services can push in and provide services there. I don't know how much of a conversation you've had with the board, but our SOIC those programs are exploding. And so we are just looking at those programs and how can we better service our students here. We do have availability we have room, so that right there is a positive. I don't know, did you share the financial end of it?
Not yet, I was going to, when you got done, kind of give them those aspects along with that.
Financially, I will just say it does make sense for us to do that based off of what we pay in tuition for the students that I would be considering to bring back to our home district versus what it would cost us to potentially hire a teacher and an aide to staff that classroom. It just also to a big thing that we struggle with. I know a lot of times Mrs. Black sits in IEP meetings with us, and it's really hard sometimes when we have students that are at our ELS program or at our CAP program, and we're considering potentially bringing them back to district. Because of our location, it is so hard. We don't have the flexibility to say, hey, let's try a half day at our home school and at the external placement, just because of transportation, and they're spending their whole day on a bus, and it doesn't make sense. So if we have a self-contained classroom, we will have that flexibility to be able to, you know what, the student is being successful in the self-contained classroom, now let's see if we can move them to a least restrictive environment in the resource room, and then hopefully move them to the gen ed setting. And so it gives us a bigger continuum of services that we can provide here in the district. And the reason I'm kind of targeting 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade is because that's where I'm seeing we're starting to really have those conversations about some of our students that when they go to 3rd grade, that academic rigor, it's just a lot. I know a lot of you have students that have gone through our school system, and when they make that jump from 2nd to 3rd grade, we're just seeing that gap is widening, and we're having a hard time being able to efficiently service them with the services that they need in our resource classroom. And so I think this provides us an opportunity to be able to keep those students in our district and in our home buildings, and to bring some students back that are currently at some of our external placements. I've looked at numbers. What I have right now, it would be a total of 6 students that I would be considering right now. Our largest group right now that has a need for that is our 3rd grade group. But I see the need growing as we move into 4th grade and into 5th grade. So that's where I wanted to start with that suggestion.
Now, would they still be able, I know getting services kind of out here is hard too, like PT, OT, any of those additional services that they have it so like built in.
We have PT and OT here currently.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they have room in their schedule, like they'd be able to add that to their caseload. Okay.
So the tuition of those 6 students is around $200,000 a year. That would mean if you hired a teacher and an aide, even if you give them years and master's degrees, you're probably looking at about a 125 between those 2 people to 150. So I know this isn't about saving money, but even if I told you that each one is going to give you $200,000, it's a net zero. Yeah. You now have 6 more kids in our area. It would be, I don't know if she said it, it would actually be housed at the elementary school, not Peace. I don't want everybody to think it's over at Peace, because they will be required lunch. They are 3rd through 5th graders, so they'll need a lunch program. So they'd be at the elementary itself. I would think this is kind of a no-brainer personally, because anytime you can bring kids back in, it's a big deal.
Opportunity still to participate in PE and other specials in the gen ed setting. So if they're getting that self-contained instruction in the core subjects, but still getting that opportunity to engage with the general education population through their specials and PE and things like that. So, any other questions?
So is there anybody who's strongly opposed to us, or for me, having Dawn continue down this path, creating job descriptions, almost to a point where we could post to see if we can't find somebody? Because it's a special ed position, so it's a void that's very difficult to fill, and I don't want to wait till June to post something like this.
This is for next year.
This will be next year. Yep. Dawn, can you do it?
Moving east in the middle of the year last year was enough of a feat. I don't want to start another classroom in the middle of the year.
Sorry, I guess I should have specified. Yes, this will be next year. So, good? You have a direction, Ms. Compton.
Great, thank you very much.
Thank you. Is that all you have? I'm just making sure before I move on.
Can I go back a little bit on something? Just on the snow day.
Yeah.
So I know you said that that's what you like to do, is like give the kids a snow day and stuff like that.
Well,
I just,
that's kind of half of it.
okay. I just wanted to know, like I said, is this the consensus of the teachers and the community? Like, I know we have the e-learning days there. Like, when do you pick then the e-learning days compared to the snow days?
So my thought to that was, this was not a planned kind of thing. There wasn't a big, hey guys, there's probably something bad happening on Monday. So me as the superintendent did not believe that a fair amount of my students had their computers and devices and staff at home. And so I know some districts figured it out and we ran an e-learning day, and to me, it's, if I'm gonna call it e-learning day, it's already borderline educational value. But if I don't think kids have computers at home, it's a colossal waste of a day. And I'm not about to look at the community and say, as a superintendent, I would value that as a learning day. So that's really what it was. I mean, it is nice to say, hey guys, it's a snow day, but on the side of, that's also why you'll never see me call 2 e-learning days in a row, because I do find extreme value in kids being in school. And so I can give you one day, because you can do a day of review and kind of that communication. That second day, you're not learning something new. I'm not gonna give you 2 days of review. So my philosophy's always been, the staff, I've always told that to the staff, you're not gonna get 2 e-learning days out of me in a row. That's just my professional opinion as a superintendent.
Okay. Moving on to committee updates. CARBS is meeting tomorrow night, so I'll have an update. And I'm sure I'll learn who the new principal is. I'll be sad to see the old one go. I liked him.
Agreed.
But I'll have an update the next meeting, but nothing yet. You wanna go?
Yep. I actually attended a scholarship committee meeting. Yay! So we met last month, and they gave away last year's scholarship. They gave away $23,750 to graduating students of Beecher, with an additional $2,000 from the AMVETS post. So they discussed at this meeting, obviously, continuing the scholarship, giving away the scholarships, how they can engage with more people to have that those scholarship funds come in. They also discussed a little bit about AI and making sure that the kids aren't using any kind of assistance in writing those scholarship letters. So that's something they're going to continue to review, and their next meeting will be in January.
Sure. The Beecher Chamber of Commerce, the last meeting was canceled, and the next meeting is next week. But right now, they're just working on the lighting up Dixie, the Christmas trees. And that's about it.
Booster Club, our next big event is next weekend. We are hosting the girls' basketball tournament. Is it called something? It's probably called something. It's so we're so we're hosting that. So there's going to be a bake sale. So if anyone wants to bake for the bake sale to help us raise funds for Booster Club, or come buy the baked goods, that'd be fantastic. And then we'll have brochures out for people with ads from the community and all the teams that are coming. And we doing anything else then? I think that's just the big sale. That's our next big thing, so.
The Education Foundation has actually met a couple times, and they have decided to do the annual dinner on February 18th at CD and Me. Again, they are also going to try to make a mission to communicate more and showcase more what they're doing in the schools. I know they said they bought like Freckle, and they've donated to share where all of these donations are going to. So they've engaged Ms. Cal at the high school about getting some kids to do some social media with them to promote and publicize the district and like how they're trying to support it. So she said save the date, and tickets will be available to be purchased sometime in the future, December, January. So they're kind of like refreshing.
Are they keeping the tickets at the same price, do you know?
I don't know, they're still trying to coordinate the dinner details, because I know they looked at doing it closer, farther, and they were trying to figure out weekends available and trying to coordinate with like all the other events that like the youth commission does and the school events, not to overlap, so hopefully the next meeting will have some prices. But they do keep it the same.
Okay.
The PTO met November 5th, and unfortunately, because they changed the date, I was unable to attend. But I have the notes from the meeting. The holiday shop will be December 8th through the 12th. The sign-ups are ready for the teachers and the volunteers for setup, cleanup. That'll be going out November 21st. They made $900 on spiritware. The annual audit's being filed. They're doing a Thanksgiving holiday plans for the staff. They greatly appreciated all the volunteers they had for the book fair and the vision and hearing screening. The next meeting will be December 10th, and they're thinking about permanently changing the time to 3:30. And they need volunteers for the holiday show. If anyone's interested.
Youth Commission meeting was the 25th of September. I love going to those meetings, they're a fun group. Like, they don't take themselves too seriously like myself, so that's good.
Because you bring the party.
Yeah, it's a good time. And anyways, their night at the farm was on the 17th of October. We had 200 people there. So that was a pretty good turnout. And the skating event is on the 21st. They've been taking, I'm not sure if it's full or not. I haven't talked to anybody. It's not? Okay.
Really?
I know.
I thought it would fill up super fast.
I think the kids are scared to get hurt myself, but the bus is leaving on the 21st at 5:30, and they're still looking for junior and senior sponsors to help with like volunteer work and stuff. So that's it.
Did you sign up? Sweet.
No, but I'm going. We're going.
Okay.
I think we're gonna go. I'm not riding a bus though.
Oh, bus with a bunch of junior high kids.
I mean, my wife teaches with them, so it's like she needs a.
Yeah.
Okay, so next up is executive session for the purpose of 5 ILCS 120-2C1 and C11. All right, I need a motion, sorry, to proceed to executive session for the purpose of 5 ILCS 120-2C1.
I think we seconded it, but she also carried it.
Schrader seconded. All in favor, aye.
Sorry, wait, what?
Schrader seconded.
Okay, that's what I meant.
Yep.
There was just too much conversation.
Opposed? Meeting adjourned. We do need to bring that up,
not meeting
what we
So not
talked
meeting
about,
adjourned.
which is something like
That's like a lot of.
Well, that's where we need
Big
to
deal.
look at land some more.
Yeah, we need to buckle down.
Because we need to
Disagree, but
get,
that's okay.
well, we're gonna have to, in the future, if we get a bunch of people, we're gonna have to
Well,
build on, do
you
something.
know,
I'm buying land now?
Yes.
We were always supposed to buy land.
Yeah.
There's a new
I
subdivision.
had music class in mobiles.
Ish,
When I was
this
in
new
school.
subdivision-ish. No, there are companies that you
But
can
it's still
hire.
growing, and taking the classroom
I know.
for the elementary, now there's no open classrooms. With
But
that
no, there-
cross-cat, there will be no open
There are
classrooms.
companies you can.
Paul, you
hire.
good?
For the next board. Okay,
Good.
let's go.
Oh, man, what time is
It's
it?
I've only got 2 years.
7:50, and we are back in session for our regular board meeting. From the previous meeting, right?
So, first up is old business. So we had our press policy 119. We had the first reading last month. So I need a motion to approve the press plus policy reading as submitted.
So moved.
Second.
Belt,
Yes.
Flores.
Yes.
Schrader,
Yes.
Hansel,
Yes.
DeChenko,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Flickling.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay. Next up, I need a motion to approve the settlement agreement in the matter of AMCB and ASCB versus Beecher Community School District 200U, case number 23CV4345, as discussed in closed session and subject to attorney review and approval.
So moved.
Second.
Flores,
Yes.
Schrader,
Yes.
Hansel,
Yes.
DeChenko,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Flickling.
Yes.
Belt.
Everything wants to say no. Yes.
Motion carried.
New business. Is there anyone that needs to separate any of the employments out? No? Okay. So I need a motion to acknowledge the resignation of Dennis Martez as junior high school custodian, Angel Haran as full-time elementary school custodian, David Seraphin as head boys golf coach, Don Compton as high school boys varsity soccer coach, and Kevin Martowitz as girls head golf coach. Sorry.
So moved.
Second.
Schrader,
Yes.
Hansel,
Yes.
DeChenko,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Flickling.
Yes.
Belt.
Yes.
Flores. Yes. Motion carried.
I need a motion to approve the employment of Veronica Martinez Garcia as full-time custodian, Jennifer Wyman as district social media liaison, and Kevin Martowitz as head boys golf coach.
So moved.
Second.
Hansel,
Yes.
DeChenko.
Yes.
Hanson.
Yes.
Flickling.
Yes.
Belt.
Yes.
Flores. Yes. Schrader.
Yes.
Motion carried.
I need a motion to approve Steve Nelson as volunteer junior high boys basketball coach.
So moved.
Second.
DeChenko.
Yes.
Hanson.
Yes.
Flickling.
Yes.
Belt.
Yes.
Flores. Yes. Schrader.
Yes.
Hansel.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Next up is the renewal of the Clear Residency System. So we were emailed the price quotes for 1, 2, or 3. Does anyone have any inclination on, like, yes, I think it should be so many years, or? Once again, 1 year is $968, 2 years is $2,005 and change, 3 years is $3,086 and change. I mean, I don't see us getting rid of it. It makes life so much easier for the front office, and we earn our money, so, I mean, my vote is just do 3 years.
Yeah.
I don't see us getting rid of it, do you?
And there's nothing better that, I mean, we already decided this was a good system. We're not gonna try to find something else different in the next 3 years.
That works?
I do
Okay.
like 3 years.
So I need a motion to approve the renewal of the Clear Residency System contract for 3 years.
So moved.
Second.
Hanson.
Yes.
Flickling.
Yes.
Belt.
Yes.
Flores.
Yes.
Schrader.
Yes.
Hansel.
Yes.
DeChenko.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Did we even need a vote for that? It's $3,000.
It's because it's a contract.
Oh, okay.
Could you read for the record the full amount of?
$3,086.64. I wondered about that. It didn't say it on there, and I was like, I think I need the money.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Next up is the snow removal. So I need a motion to approve the N. Lang proposal for snow removal as submitted.
Norman's still out there. So move.
Second.
Flickling.
Yes.
Belt.
Yes.
Flores. Yes. Schrader.
Yes.
Hansel.
Yes.
DeChenko.
Yes.
Hanson.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Then next up, due to the resignations that we had, we needed to engage with Citywide to clean the junior high building because we are now understaffed. So I need a motion to approve the citywide proposal for junior high janitorial services for $4,853.50 per month as submitted.
So moved.
Second.
Belt.
Yes.
Flores.
Yes.
Schrader?
Yes.
Hansel?
Yes.
DeChenko?
Yes.
Hanson?
Yes.
Flickling?
Yes.
Motion carried.
The next up is the finishing off the doors at the high school, so this would put all of them replaced.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, so if you walk down this main hallway, you'll see a lot of them, this makes all the glass in it. And then you go a little bit further down, you'll see the ones that were replaced that were, actually, you can see them on this side. So the south side are the ones that have been replaced, the north side is the ones that are going to be.
So just that hallway?
So
You
this
still
is
have
the
other hallways to do or
Nope,
no?
these are the last ones because
Okay.
everything else is already
Already done. Okay.
the upgraded doors. And this would be done in December during the Christmas break, holiday break.
Okay. So I need a motion to approve the C-Craft proposal to replace the remaining 6 doors at the high school for $26,473.51.
So moved.
Second.
Flores?
Yes.
Schrader?
Yes.
Hansel?
Yes.
DeChenko?
Yes.
Hanson?
Yes.
Flickling?
Yes.
Stelling?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, so next up is the 2025 levy.
So December's always one of the best presentations you guys ever get to see because I can go through all the levy numbers for you. Preliminarily, I gave you the value of every one of the funds that we're going to be levying for. The big number people care about is last year your levy was 509. This year the number is 499 tentatively. So your rate, again, are my taxes going up? I can't answer that, but again, on the website, we are going to update the levy calculator for the community. So all you can do is go on there, click on it, download it. You put your property value, your EAV into the system, and I have the 2 different numbers for you. I have one that says the rates, last year's rate, the new rate, and then if your EAV does or does not change. So I cannot answer specifically, does your tax go up? I don't know your EAV, but you can figure it out through the calculations. But CPI was 2.9% this past year, which is the most you can ask for. So we are tax capped. Awesome thing.
Okay, I am for the December 10th board meeting, the levy presentation, and then you'll have window quotes.
Yeah, so I would like to engage with Ms. Flickling to get a facility meeting sometime between now and December. One company has given me their formal plan. I have engaged a few other performance contractors to see if they would like to also give us their plan.
So is the PTO not doing it there? Is that what?
No, these are window windows.
No, this is the
window.
$250,000. I mean, the PTO could give us some money for the $250,000.
I was thinking the details, okay.
Oh, no, this is for the.
Actual windows.
Yep, tuck
On the
pointing.
second
Yep.
floor, okay.
Upstairs?
Gotcha.
Yep, yeah, so what we've actually done is we've, not only have I asked them to give us an idea for windows, we're actually asking them to also tuck point that second floor. Not the whole building yet, but just give us some tuck pointing because we've had architects say, you can replace the windows, great, you're still gonna leak because your tuck pointing needs to be fixed. And so one company's came back with something and I'm waiting on a few others. So give me a date that works for you all. And I'm busy next week.
When do we need to have it?
By
before the
December
next-
10th, before December 10th.
So as long as you have, you can have a meeting and then still discuss it in the full board in December and then do a January approval, if that's what you want to do. If you're happy with where you're going and you want to make that approval, we'll still put it on the dock for December. You don't want to push it much past January because bidding season's
Yeah.
probably early fall, or early spring, sorry.
Maybe the week of Thanksgiving. What about the first week in December?
I am unavailable the first week in December.
Okay.
Who's on your facilities committee?
I
think
I don't.
I think me.
Yeah, I looked it up now, Brandy, Mandy, and Angela.
Me?
Okay.
No.
Oh, I was like, I'm not on it.
What about Monday the 24th?
If we do it early,
Yeah.
Apparently, my family's decorating for Christmas that time. I don't know what that means.
Oh.
I think it's my daughter's calendar.
Do you want to decorate?
No, of course I do. I'm the idiot that's up on the roof.
like 4 early, you think? Can do
Oh, do you have
4?
school?
Yeah.
Monday, yeah.
I don't have school that whole week.
Did you have school Monday, this past Monday?
I did. But I got
You
school the
did?
week of Thanksgiving.
You
I
had
did.
school?
Yeah. We went in and had school in person. I know, high school didn't. All the
Sorry.
elementary
All the
districts.
Appropriate.
elementaries and junior highs, the junior highs too, were the only ones off?
Mhm.
So 4 o'clock
sorry.
on the 24th? Okay,
Yeah, if
so
that works for
the
you.
24th at 4, or did you want to do it earlier than that? I can get there at 4, I have to work, so.
Yeah, four's fine.
We still have school, so like.
Oh, yeah,
we
anyways,
can't
you
do
have
that.
school.
I can obviously.
Wait, so what day was it again, the 24th?
Yes.
It's at basketball at 4:30, so I'm doing that.
Any other meetings you need?
I forgot, did you guys see the email from Todd Kraus from the 4th of July Commission?
Yeah, he responded.
Yeah, I responded, because Ashley responded and said, whatever Dr. Graham says. I told Todd, we're always very supportive of anything
I
that.
did. So whatever Dr. Graham and our
We meet with the
maintenance
commission every year,
person
as long as they, the only thing I've asked them to do is make sure they don't destroy our grounds. They would just want to use that little area between the baseball
Yeah.
fields. I have all the faith in the world, the village and the firework folk are gonna take care of it. We have a good relationship with them, so.
You need any other meetings?
I told Ms. Flores the 120 is probably coming out soon, but not yet.
We can schedule that in December.
Oh, absolutely.
I got the December meeting.
January,
Okay. Upcoming dates, the conference is next weekend. Board meeting, December 10th, 2025. Facility meeting, November 24th.
Just looking, I also have the, every one of the buildings has kind of a checklist of where we stand. Good.
Oh, awesome.
Port affair.
Okay.
So I almost have that complete, so I'll make sure that that's presented to you.
Okay.
I also have the projects we've proposed years ago, what we've done and kind of some
Okay,
future plans
awesome,
as well.
thank
so.
you.
All right, so I need a motion to adjourn the meeting.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Opposed?
I want to pass down.
Meeting adjourned at 8:02.